In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a Mutual of Omaha e-app and a shortcut how to get to that login process. Now, in order to go do an e-app, you must first have a writing number with Mutual of Omaha. Now, you can do an e-app on all of their products, unlike some of our other carriers. So the easiest way when you get logged in and you're going to come to your home screen or your agent dashboard is to go to this upper left-hand corner, click the logo, go to Electronic Applications, scroll down to Life, and we're going to start an e-app. Now you're going to notice two things when this opens. I have a button to start a new case, and I have a button to view my case. So once you've written your case and submitted it to Mutual of Omaha, you can come back here, you can print it, you can look at it, it'll always be there. So we're going to start a new case. And we're going to call this person John Doe. We're going to put my birthday in there, just because it's easy to walk through. Gender is male. Now, the case description is important for you to be able to go back and see in the future. It's not necessary. So as you can see, it's white. So what you'll learn is everything in the app that is yellow is required by Mutual of Omaha. So we're going to come in, we're going to do $100,000. Term Life Express, simplified issue, 20-year. Going to select our state. Let's go Alabama. And then we're going to select our product. We're going to select term. Now we're going to find the available products. So one thing you'll notice is the Term Life Express is the simplified issue product. The Term Life Answers are the fully underwritten product. So you don't want to click that one. You want to come down here, and especially if you didn't quote that, you want to come to the Term Life Express, select the application, and now you're ready to go. So the first page had the case information. Now we're in the application itself. So we're going to put in a social security number. We're going to do a height, weight. Notice it's yellow. And we're going to give them a street is XYZ Boulevard in Nowhere, Alabama, 333-333. And phone number. Now you're going to have to at least put in one phone number. I recommend, if they have a cell phone or if they only have a cell phone, putting it in both slots. Best time to call is not required, but it is useful in case Mutual of Omaha does have to make a phone call to the client. Now, if you're going to sign this electronic remotely, you're going to need to put this client's email address in here. So once you hit submit, it will send the application via email to them to sign if you're not face-to-face with this person. Okay, so is the proposed insured a citizen of the United States? I'm going to click yes. And one thing I want to point out on this left-hand side is I've completed parts of the application that's okay and good to move forward. It's going to have a green check. Anything that has issues, so notice I have not completed anything on this page, it's going to have a red question mark. Now, it will not prevent me from going further, so I could keep going through everything in the app, and then I could save the app and go back to it. So does the insured have a driver's license? We'll say yes. Driver's license number is 1234. We'll just put in a number. Alabama. We're just going to put a placeholder in there. We're going to say yes. We're employed. Employer is financial, even though they're not employed, we're independent. Occupation duties, we're going to say insurance agent. Annual income is $175,000. And in the past 12 months, has the proposed insured used any form of tobacco? No, we have not. State of birth, say Alabama. And will the proposed insured be the owner? So if the insured is the owner, we're going to say yes. If the proposed insured is not the owner, we're going to say no. So say somebody is 19, 20 years old, they have a child in college and they want to get them going, and a parent wants to buy them a policy. This is where this comes in. So we're going to go ahead and go that route where a parent owns the policy over a child in college. So the insured is not the owner. Next. Owner type is going to be individual. And let me open this. So it's not employer owned or it's not from a trust. Relationship to insured, we're going to say parent. Owner's name is Billy Doe. Social Security. Date of birth is it's going to make me okay, put something in there. Doesn't matter at this point. So the father's going to do this. Address is the same as the proposed insured. So if it's different, you're going to put that here. If it's not, you're going to click that and move forward. Okay, so here's the underwriting questions, and I'm just going to go through them really fast because you can read those. There's no sense in me reading them. Just want to show you that they are yellow and that you do have to click yes or no. I wished all applications went this fast, but unfortunately they don't. Okay, in the next 2 years, will the proposed insured engage in any motorsports racing, boat racing, parachuting, skydiving, hang gliding, base jumping, rock or mountain climbing? I'm a skydiver, so I mean, if it was for me, I would have to say yes, I do. Most people will say no, you're absolutely insane for jumping out of an airplane. So click no, and then we're going to continue no on the underwriting for ease purposes. No diabetes. So some of these questions, when you answer them, it's going to open up another window to start asking questions. So we're going to do a beneficiary. So again, it's a individual, and let's see, the beneficiary's name we're going to say is Billy. He's paying for it. Might as well give it back to him. And it was parent. Okay, then we're going to save that. And I always recommend that you do designate a contingent beneficiary in case both of the insured and the owner are together, or that way at least somebody else has an opportunity to get the death benefit. So we're going to say yes. We're going to add individual. We're going to call this the wife Doreen Doe. Relationship is still parent. Let it refresh. Now we can move forward. Okay, amount of insurance applied for. So this one we're going to have to put in some correct numbers. Non-tobacco term period. we're going to go to 20-year, wrong one, 20-year non-ROP. We're not going to do any riders at this point. Okay, so again, we're going to keep going through. We're just going to click these right on through. We're going to say no, that they do not have any life insurance or annuity contracts in place. However, if they do, you're going to need to click the yes button, which is going to open up some more windows. Let's just click yes so you can see this. And then we're going to click here to add. And we're going to need to do this whether we're going to replace it or not. So let's just continue on like this. So we're going to say we're going to do this. Is this a United Omaha policy? No. Policy number is 1237. Company, and let's go, let's just make up a company. I don't know, Lifeco. Face amount, say it is $50,000 or $50,000. Okay. Accidental death is 0. And to be replaced, we'll say yes. And assigned or sold, no. It is a term policy. And will this policy be replaced or used as a source of financing? We're just going to say replaced. So we identified it as a term, so there's going to be no financing involved. I'm going to save that. That way Lifeco can be notified that their policy is being replaced. Okay, now we're going to keep moving on. So now it's going to ask us, are we considering discontinuing making payments or surrendering the other policy? We're going to say yes, we are. Are you considering using funds? Nope. The existing life insurance policy or contract is being placed because I don't like the agent. Who knows? All right, and list below the form numbers or brief descriptions of reprinted or electronic sales material which was presented, or check none. Okay, so if we didn't use any in this case, we're going to say none. If we did, we would put these sales materials right here. Our producer statement, general agent name is, we're going to say, there's Doug, here's my upline. I generally just put Equis Financial. Move down, let's see, the last, it's got all my stuff in here, my producer number. We're going to put last digits. Now this one, it actually may make me follow through with that. Has my email. Will there be any, okay, we're not splitting this with anybody. Again, we're going to read, instead of reading through these, we're just going to, oops, almost marked that one wrong. Do you, the producer, know or have reason to believe that the policies applied for have or has been replaced or will be replaced? So we already said we're going to do that for this example. And yes. Okay, we certify that the interview with proposed insured, and we did ask each question. Of course, we did not for this example, just to run through it. And so we're just going to say, yes, we did. And then now if you want to do an e-app, we would say no. And when I say e-app, I mean an emailed version of that, or emailed signature. So we took this over the phone. Or if we were sitting in front of the client and we did it, we'd say yes. How long have you known the proposed insured? Oh, 20 years. I don't know. Owner, just put self. Are you related? Yep. Remember, the owner was the father. Relationship is well, I'm missing it here. Where is the father or parents? Okay. Have you, the producer, observed or are aware of any additional information that may affect the issue of this policy? So if you have seen something or you need to add something, this is where you're going to say yes, otherwise say no. Has the proposed insured financed a home or refinanced a home within the last 2 years? Yes or no. We're just going to say no, just to move on for ease. Notice how each time I do this, we have a check mark on the left-hand side that turns. Okay. Premium summary. So we're going to have all this information in here. It's going to tell us 20-year. Now we're going to calculate. Now we're going to check ourselves to make sure we quoted them correct. And we're going to do monthly. And then yes, no, okay, so with this option you can use a credit card, but at this point I'm going to say no. Now I'm going to view the conditional receipt. Now notice my button was blue, but I do show this and open this up to clients so they can see the conditional receipt. Scroll it down to the bottom, let it refresh, and what's going to happen in most cases is the button's blue. That one was ahead of time. It's not required. Okay, who'll be the payer? Billy Doe was, okay? And Billy's got a checking account, and the name of his institution is Bank of the Wilderness. Okay, routing number. Let's see if we'll take a fake routing number. Let's go 0676220. We're going to confirm it. 0676220. Must be 9 digits. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to go and confirm that. So that was 067622123. Okay. And I don't know how long the account number has to be, but we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's going to let us go through, and our preferred draft date, let's say it's the 6th. Select one option for the initial monthly premium payment. So I want to draft this initial premium immediately upon approval and issue. Okay, congratulations. Validate and lock the data. So at this point, you're going to lock, and then we're going to move forward. Now notice it will not let me move forward unless all check boxes are green on the left side. So if I'm in a face-to-face meeting, this is the box I'm going to check. If I'm going to email, this is the box I check. If I do a wet signature, if I want to print it, I need to check this one to be able to print it. Okay. So at this point, we're just going to say, I am face-to-face. I'm going to move forward. And we're going to go through this. During this process, you can read all this stuff. The primary insured. So now the insured must be the one to click this box. The town we were born in. I don't know. I may have already done that and just made a mistake. I don't know. And I, Billy Joe, the owner, parent, acknowledge that I have agreed to steps 1 through 5. Read out loud by my agent. So here are steps 1 through 5 up here. I'm going to say, yes, I agree. And the city I was born in was No Town, USA. Move forward a little bit, and then I'm the writing agent. Yes, I did all that good stuff. And yes. I'm going to go next. Now we're going to review the form. So I scroll to the bottom here. Now you can print that if you want to, but notice all of these are grayed, so you can't do anything with them. So these are highlighted, so you're going to click these. That's the buyer's guide, so you're going to scroll down to the bottom of that, download it and print it if you want to, or send it to the client. Let it refresh, scroll down again. Now we're going to review the application, and this is the unsigned version of it, so this is the one that I do not download for myself. I usually let the client see, hey, is your social security correct? Is your phone number? Did I misspell anything? And we're just going to go through some of the main highlights, because I don't want to have anything come back where I have to go visit the client again. Did I do the right policy, the correct benefit amount, and make sure I didn't miss anything through here. Let them look at that, let them agree to that. Now we're going to have to scroll all the way to the bottom, and we're going to close this. Now you'll notice at the bottom we can sign it. So John Doe signs it, Billy Doe signs it, and I'm going to sign it. Now here's the agent instructions. Adhere to these instructions. We're going to click next. Face-to-face consent. So we're going to continue. You're going to let the client and the proposed insured, or the proposed insured and the owner, I apologize, both click this, each individually, because this acts as their signature. Signed at City. Waterloo. We're going to apply signatures. Now at this point, I'm not going to go any further because once you apply these signatures, it's going to take you to one more screen that you're going to have to go back and click Submit to Mutual of Omaha. Once you do that, the application is then complete. You should immediately receive an email in your inbox from the address that you have on file with Mutual of Omaha, designating that they did receive an application. So at this point, we're going to pretend we did this. So just so I don't mess up, we're going to click that. We're going to come back to the Equis Financial website, and then we're going to go Submit New Business. So this is important to always keep Equis Financial in the loop. So we're going to fill out all the client's information just like you would on a paper app. But this is important. You get to the bottom and you're going to select e-app. And then save and finish just like you would on a normal application. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know.